I always get nervous when he says he's going to sneak around behind me.
Brad Gallagher, eh? The failed rabbit trapper. Can you tell me what it's like to live with that fella? Oh, she's off the bone. We'll tip all that in.
He gave a mighty roar. I roared all through the territory and never come unstuck. So give me all you got, big bird, and buck, you bastard, buck.
He's got the fire pit going in the backyard. So you got a herb named after yourself?
Yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it? Yeah, righto.
G'day Cough Dodgers, we're ready to brew up a few pieces here this evening. The first one, we're going to make 4 up. We're going to prep them. First one I'm going to prep up is the seafood marinara. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. So what you got to do is you get your seafood marinara, buy it wherever you want. You get it Coles, but we prefer Woolworths simply because the fact is MasterChef uses Coles and we're a tad better than that lot. So I'm going to fry up. You've got to fry it first. Don't expect marinara to cook in the camp oven safely. So while I do that, I think my great mate Murray Harton. We have another guest here tonight. He's a bit of a larrikin. So I'll leave that up to Murray while I cook off. I've got to cook this marinara off before we do the pizza.
Murray Regan, they're from the same district, all the way from the Mookai River area of Gunnedah, living in Newcastle.
That's correct.
You know, I think we're in focus here, are we? Are we close enough?
I am.
He's a big, tough, strapping
buddy.
buddy.
Very much in focus.
Former rugby union outside centre, played for Corindai, played for Tamworth, played for Orange, played everywhere.
Played everywhere.
Yeah,
Rugby or netball?
A bit of both.
Bit of both? Yeah.
There's always a bit of net to be found.
Got sent off a lot of netball.
I only met this bloke tonight, viewers. I'll tell you what. I'm warming to him.
He's warming to me just like his marinara.
Anyway, so
what do you got going on in there?
Yeah, well, he's got the marinara on the camp oven. But Muzz, listen, this is not traditional.
My jacket?
Yeah, I love
worried about my jacket?
No, I love the jacket. It's like
It is a cold nighty tonight, mate.
It is.
I was tucked up under the bloody Guna.
On the
you pulled
Guna.
me out.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
You pulled me out here tonight to watch the show.
But what was that? So camp ovens normally, when people...
I used to think that was a wok.
Yeah.
But you might call it the camp
But this
oven.
is just frying off before we do stuff in the camp oven.
Okay.
But a lot of people think camp oven is just stew. Just beef with a bit of onion and a bit of carrot.
Do.
You know?
Always
and
do.
and that is good. That is
Slow
good.
cook stuff.
But you've travelled the world, Muzz. Yeah, I mean, you know,
I know a
you're a
pizza
gastronome.
from
You've been
escargot.
You've been to France. You've been to all this sort of. What do you like about cooking and the odd camp oven?
I do like a lot of cooking, but I'm very unfamiliar with this style.
Oh yeah.
So I'm really, really feeling engaged tonight.
Yeah.
That you guys have considered to bring me along from my
you've had
old-fashioned microwave and
You've had a good pizza around the world, though. You've had a good pizza. You've been to the best pizza areas.
Yeah, I have.
So the
a hospital in Milano. 3 nights I spent in the hospital in Milano.
What, after eating the pizza?
It was before I got to eat one. It was such poor health before I even get one. Once I had one though, I was back on.
And that's what they bring around in the hospital. We get tomato sandwiches or a bit of bloody cold porridge.
I kept on saying, "How is the pana?" Oh, it's not too bad today. So, would you like bread? Yeah, please, thank you.
So, mate, what do you
expect? Took me a while to learn the language.
What are you expecting tonight, mate?
A good feed, yes. Yeah. Yes, and interested to see how this whole camp oven production works.
And as a plumber in Newcastle, do you think...
Don't mention that.
This sort of stuff? Why not?
Well, it's best kept at a lower profile.
He's one of the best, don't you worry about that.
Yeah, of course, folks.
Just a bit.
There's no gas leaks here.
Yeah, so
gas leaks here.
So look at this. The heat's going into this. Loz, so we're going to do that.
Has he got rid of that?
Look at what we've got around here. We've got a little bit of chopped chili, chopped jalapeno. We've got chopped capsicum. We've got the onion there.
Yep.
We've got the bloody
train
sliced
running past.
pepperoni. We've got nothing in that, but we got.
That was where the marinara was.
Oh, that's where it was.
Oh,
Yeah,
is
yeah.
it going back in
We've
there,
got
or
a
is
tin of
that-
tuna. We've got all the condiments. The cheese is there. We've got the pizza sauce, and we've got these
Right.
wonderful little bases here
Yeah, those
that
are
are
crackers.
that are the right size for the camp oven. Don't
Those
get
are
the
good.
big ones because you'll be folding them up at the ends like that. These are the little ones. That's what we're doing. It's simple. It's good. It's fantastic.
And shortly we'll show you. It's not a matter of putting a pizza in a camp oven. You need the trivets, which will show you what a trivet is shortly.
Never heard of
You need to oil it.
Yeah.
Trivet.
You need
Says
to
the
get the
case.
stuff done. And you need it up off the base, otherwise you'll burn the bottom out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we need to get up, we need it steaming. And you also need, and listen, overlook this, viewers, not many people have got these. Not many got a camp oven pizza lifter.
What was it again?
It's a camp oven pizza lifter.
This is an
Did
innovation.
you make that?
Yeah. I didn't make it, I found it
Sheet metal work
in a
on the
Salvation
weekend.
Army joint.
Did you?
Yeah. That's where you buy some of the best stuff that, like, not camp ovens,
I know, yeah.
but these sort of things here, and that's what it was designed for.
It'll be non-stick too.
And I'll show you later how handy that little tool is.
Yeah, because it's not just about lifting them out. It's about checking how
It's
the
about
base is going.
checking the base, making
Yeah.
sure the base. It's all about the
So
base.
you haven't burnt the backside out of it.
I've had a lot of disasters with pizzas. You got to do it to the minute. It's a constant check. I'm confident tonight that if I do bugger up, I will show you, so you learn.
Yeah.
That's what we're about.
But when he's confident, he's brilliant.
He is.
Oh yeah.
I can smell it.
Thank you,
I can
mate.
smell brilliance.
You're too kind, you blokes. You're too kind.
Getting hungry though.
All right. Okay. Let's get them brewing then. Righto, champs. We're going to do the seafood marinara first. So, little pizza base there we got there. Might get you just to spread that one out for me, Muzz.
With the brush. Right,
Brush it out, nice and even.
Done this before, haven't you, Muzz?
Beautiful brushing.
Trying to get it around the edges.
Secret with this, when you put the original sauce on this, you got to make sure you hit all the edges, because in a camp oven, without the moisture in the sauce, it'll burn right on the edges. Hey, you happy with that, Murray?
Yeah, well, that's a good idea having the brush, isn't it?
Yeah. You got to have the brush. The brush is a good idea. So let's spread her out. Not
With
a lot
the
of
brush.
people will go too much cheese. So we just need a sprinkling of cheese on the bottom.
Do it more.
All around the side there. Our cooked marinara. We'll sneak it. I'll just put her on for you, Muzz, so
Alright.
we get it sneaked out either way.
Snaked.
Oh, jeez.
That's a snaky look.
Yeah, you like the sneak?
That was what you call a good snake.
A bit more in the air. We've got a bit more.
We may as well actually jam this one, because we'll just get her all around.
Just to show them what you can do.
Yeah.
How much you can actually put on
Yeah.
top.
So what'll happen now? Marinara's 3/4 cooked.
3/4? Yeah.
It's 3/4 cooked, but I'll tell you what, on this one, I'd like just a fraction of paprika. Which, Muzz, I think might be up on my bar there. Is there a paprika there?
There is.
You got a paprika?
I
Yeah,
certainly do.
it's not hot, it's not a hot herb, but it adds a bit of zest and a bit of tang to it.
I think it's still in use by date.
Still in, is it?
Yeah, it's like the Himalayan rock salt.
Ah,
Righto.
it's fresh from
There's a
Himalaya.
beauty. So we got that one's ready to go, but
Bit more cheese on top, I reckon.
just a little bit.
Yeah,
and
make
not-
it look like a pizza.
what happens in a camp oven though is you don't.
Stays in the camp oven.
You don't. That's right. You did right.
It's like fight
You
school.
don't need too much cheese or it goes soggy. So there's one down.
Okay.
Righto. Now we're going to do the chili ring burner. My favourite of all time pizzas. This is a chili ring burner.
Okay.
Got me excited.
Yeah. The chili ring burner is a cracker.
We need that again.
Sauce us up, Muzz.
Where's that brush?
There we go.
Yep.
Okay, brush that out the edges again.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
Get the
Nose.
knife away. Bang. Get it all the way in.
All those edges.
Gotta
You're
get-
a natural right-hander by the looks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Ah,
Oh,
you have been to art school too.
He is,
by
isn't he?
the way.
Yeah. He's a,
That's a palette. You can
he's
paint
a-
a palette.
yeah. Don't worry if you brush a bit on the board there, Muzz, because you
no, that's right. Yeah.
see these little bits here. They'll burn if they're not wet. That's
There you
what.
go.
That's something. One thing I've learned.
That's one of the many things you learn.
All right.
Cheese is on again.
Yep.
Spread it
Let's
out.
cheese it up.
So,
All right, Muzz.
Tea.
I'm going to chuck it. Can
So
you?
this is the pepperoni.
Can you? No, this is the chili ring burner.
This is Right, so we've got to get this. We've got to
Strategically placed, mate, all around the joint. Yep.
strategically positioned before the midday show. Bit of a Aussie crawl there, folks. And
Take a bit more care, Murray.
yeah, well, I'm just trying to get a complete coverage of.
You get the coverage and
Pepperoni.
you're going to alter them, are you?
No, how's about that?
That's beautiful.
You happy with that?
Coverage. There's
Yeah.
coverage.
All right.
Now what are we looking at now?
I'm thinking a little wave of jalapenos.
Jalapenos, being the green ones here. Right over here we go.
Jalapenos.
Yeah, a little bit.
strategically
You've got a
placed.
little. I sliced all these earlier
Yeah.
under
Yep.
strict laboratory conditions.
And a good job too, you did.
Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate
say?
the praise.
They're not a hot jalapeno.
They are.
This is for everyone, though, isn't it?
This is for
we cook for
everyone.
the community.
Yeah, and it's a big chili. If you want it hot, real hot, you get the little
tiny
champs, little champs.
Little red ones, yeah.
That's enough. That's enough jalapenos, Muzz.
Okay, cool.
Easy,
There we
mate,
go.
easy.
We're going back to the
Chili.
chili.
Yeah.
Chili we go.
Let's keep the, and they're not a hot chili, so we can.
There's the long ones. The long ones you get.
Yeah.
You know. Yep.
Is it?
We
Scatter them around
Get a
there.
bit of that there.
Yeah.
We just righto. This is for you people who like a little bit of heat, folks. A little bit of heat.
On the coldest night of the year.
Yeah.
Out here on the beautiful veranda, though. You've got a
Yeah.
really good.
And
It is nice. Part of
definitely
nature's just there, too.
definitely Newcastle's coldest night of the year though.
It is.
What about me? I'm cooking with two blokes called Muzz.
Yeah.
It's confusing. And a
Well,
bit of
we've-
onion now, Muzz?
Bit of onion.
Muzz and
Okay,
I have
we've got
cooked a
onion
few
here.
meals together in the past, too.
Yeah,
What we have.
Nice sprinkling of onion everywhere.
Just just break it up a little bit there. Bang, 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 bang. A little bit of onion here.
Come on, Muzz, spread it around.
Yeah, I'm getting around there, mate.
Generously. Yeah.
Yeah.
Generously.
And
Yeah.
she'll go. Yep.
Onion. Now we've got capsicum.
That's beautiful. I'm thinking capsicum now.
Get
It's
the nice-
going to top it off looking good.
Righto. We just sprinkle the capsicum over the top. And then
Yeah.
we're going to
I'm
have
thinking you
brick-
might nearly want a bit of the, shall we call it oregano? Or
No.
No?
No.
Not on this one.
Not on this one.
Right.
Not on this one.
You know
think-
what the camp oven can do.
That's
think
right.
that's about
not,
right.
Not on this one.
and a bit of cheese over the top.
I'm only working on flat. Cheese over the top, Muzz.
Yeah.
Cheese over the top, Muzz.
Cheese over the top is beautiful. Get a bit on the pizza though, not so.
Oh, we just stacked it up a little bit high there, and she just ran off.
I do stress, folks, when you cook these, if you overload it with cheese, everyone loves cheese, but the whole base will go soggy. Everything's buggered. So you just be sparing on the cheese.
Be sparing, that's sparing.
Okay.
Yep,
There we
that's
go.
enough.
I think that's perfect. Yep.
We're going to rack
Another
that.
one down. We'll
Yeah,
rack
right.
that one away for us.
Rack it away. Do you
Work-
want to move
Yeah.
it?
Sit
Find a
it-
spot?
Where can we put it on
Oh,
top of
just
that?
consider over there.
On top of that.
Yep.
There we go. Bring this over.
Yeah.
Centre it.
Beautiful.
Centre it just like the old footy days, Muzz. Centre it.
Send her up.
Send the cook. We
Righto.
go again with
We
the.
go to the base.
Familiar base. Seen this done before.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. See
All
this?
the edges.
Yeah.
We're getting. I'm getting.
Now
a bit-
this is.
Well, they whip them out, don't they?
I will say viewers, this is one you can take on the road with you, and because of course we're doing these on
in case you want to.
burners.
In case you want to get on the road again.
Yeah.
With
yeah.
Willie Nelson.
Yeah.
He loves this stuff.
Now this is a beauty. This you'd never think of doing this, but I'll tell you what. Trust me, it's pretty good.
Yeah. What are we? Oh.
See, one little can of, but it's got to
Cat
be
food.
no other cat food. Look, he's not mad. This bloke. I love him. It's got to be the vinaigrette. Nothing else works.
I left the cat back at the last garage sale.
You've got the vinaigrette. So what you do is, well, we've
Throw it over
used
your
that.
shoulder.
We'll use that. Get it, drain a little bit of the stuff off.
Just drain a little bit of the sauce out of her. So
Oh.
Because you keep a little bit in there because it's the vinaigrette
it's
which
the vinaigrette.
does the stuff. So we've just got a
Righto. So
Okay.
a little cheese base again.
little cheese base, of course. Where are we here?
That's it. This will surprise you. This is a 90-cent can of tuna. This will surprise you how good this is. Let me tell you. She's a beauty, Murray.
There we go.
We're spoonless here, but you'll get it out.
We can do that.
You
Yeah,
get
yeah.
that out, yeah?
Just use that.
Yeah. Right.
Look, it's well processed, isn't it?
It's John. It's not John West, but
It's
you
the one-
know why?
It's not the ones ready to reject it either.
Yeah, it's not John West.
It's John East.
The lesser known cousin.
Come on, spread it out, Murray.
Yeah,
Sparingly.
we're getting it. We're getting it going there, Loz.
Yeah, cool, beautiful.
Bit of that, bit of that.
And it's fairly strong, so you don't need
Yeah.
one little can, a 90-cent can will do it for you. Trust me, it'll do it for you.
Do the whole family.
Do that, or probably 2 cans if you want 2 pizzas.
Yeah.
But that's a nice
Very
one.
cool.
Little bit of cheese over the top, Muzz.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here we go. Left-handed this time because I am ambidextrous.
And just a fraction, a little suggestion of paprika, which is not hot. Like the cayenne pepper's hot, but paprika's good. Gives it a little flavour. That's beautiful, Murray.
There we go.
Alright.
No lemon. Do we put lemon on after or something like that? Any of this?
We're going to put lemon. We're going to squeeze lemon on while they're cooking in the camp oven.
Yeah, right.
We're going to and probably a little bit of zest.
A zest.
Lemon
Loves
zest.
his zest, this
I love
fella.
lemon zest. Yeah.
Right, now we've got to work. Got to
That's
get.
one more. Pull out that side, and we've got only one more to go, and we're good.
Yeah.
We just.
This
It's
is it,
tight
this-
on the veranda. This is what. This is what the best you're doing, folks. You're doing a really good job. It's tight, isn't it? You got a little
Yeah.
space to work
Well,
here, but you're
that's-
managing perfectly.
We're managing our space.
You are managing your space,
Yep.
and it's
all the way
fun.
to the edges. That's the secret, as Loz said. You don't
Yeah.
want them burning on the edge. So
Yeah.
we got it covered all the way there. Everything around the
That's
edge is
it.
covered.
We'll cheese up again, and we're putting it. This is an authentic, homemade pepperoni, which will cost you $1.
Homemade pepperoni.
Homemade pizza pepperoni.
Oh, right.
I don't make my own.
Oh, you
pepperoni.
did make your own pepperoni.
No.
No, I thought
That's
I,
too hard.
I remember the pig that used to be down there, but he's disappeared.
You can make your own pizza bases too, but geez, that's a lot of carrying on. A lot of carrying on when for $3 you
But
can.
if you're out on the road, you'd probably be doing that, wouldn't you? Sometimes.
But yeah.
If you're out on the road, travelling the wild back tracks of Oz offers,
Yeah.
and you've got your camp oven and you got your little bloody caravan and stuff, you probably would be just taking a bag of flour,
Yeah.
wouldn't you?
Well,
Yeah.
you could do it that way.
You can do it.
So a recipe on that. How we going now?
Yeah, we're ready to go. next.
Strategically place those.
Okay, yes.
Cheese over them again. And that's let's just do that.
That's just your basic cheese pepperoni
your strategy.
pizza, which you can't go wrong with unless you don't like pepperoni. But if you don't like pepperoni,
No side of pineapple in it, not either, because is that because it's orange?
Pineapple is for ice cream.
Yeah.
Pineapple
One
is
more
strictly
slice.
for ice cream.
just in there.
Or a pina colada.
No, or something like that. But
Okay,
if
bit
you
more
put
cheese over the
pineapple, no good. God, that's beautiful.
He's got that down pat now, hasn't he?
He's got the
It's only
cheese
taken
spread.
3 or 4 pieces to get.
I just can't
Cheese
wait
spread
to
is
see
right.
how these cook up.
Yep.
God,
So
this is
we've
gonna be
got
good.
4 magnificent pizzas made up in 7 minutes. Here, now, I think we'll pull the oven out and show you how to cook them in them, which is probably the hardest bit of it. That you've seen the easiest bit, but if you get these right, we're good. So I'm going to double trivet this. Right. You don't want to put a pizza.
Explain
on
what
the
a trivet is.
A trivet's something that gets you cook roasts on in camp ovens to get them up off the heat so the bum of it doesn't burn.
Yeah.
Right? So what we want to do is actually create, this is going to be an oven. So I'll double triveting. You can use egg rings. You can put 2 egg rings under that. You need the pizza up off the ground. So that little fella goes in. I've got 8 trivets, by the way. I love different sized trivets. Yeah. So we put her in.
Just for those people who've only got 6, he's got 8.
So
Big motor.
I'm an 8 trivet bit. So what we do is
Bit of canola spray.
a bit of canola spray on it. We don't want the base burning. And first up, we've got the big champ. Murray, you're right to handle that one?
I think so. We're going to put that nicely on.
Right. Oh,
I think that's just about right. A little bit off centre.
seafood.
There
Yep.
we go.
Righto. Okay. So what we do now, we're just going to lid up. Put her on.
Now it's an oven.
Won't even look at it for 8 minutes.
Righto. So I might do a palm.
Murray.
Should we do a palm?
I love it when you do a poem
Righto.
midway through our show.
You know how we're athletes. You know how we're athletes. And I've had some dietary issues,
Oh, you used to be.
as you probably have.
I've never had any dietary
No,
issues.
well, I have.
I just got liver shrinkage.
Our guest tonight, Muzz, never had any dietary. He's long and tall and rangy.
Yeah.
But
this is a thing that, yeah, well, so the doctor shook his head and said, mate, things are looking crook. You've got to change the way you eat and first upset you cook. See, your aorta's clogged with fat or your vital parts are weak. You'll be dead within a month if you don't stop eating meat. I said, oh, Doc, please don't tell me that. Just the thought gives me a shiver. You know, I love me chops and sausages, rissoles, roasted liver, shoulders, shanks, legs of ham, pastrami, Peking duck. If you reckon I did that up, I'd say you're out of luck. He said, well, I've got this drastic cure, and you're going to have to try it. It's the carnivorous repulsion theory alphabetic diet. You've got to eat your favourite animals, either way, alive or dead, but you must fulfil the contract. Go right from A to Z. Now, you might think this sounds horrific, but I was in a desperate state. Well, some might call that Queensland.
First time I've heard
Yeah,
this.
but my hands were dealt by fate. Yeah, my life was in the balance, so head first in I dove. Yeah, I went and bought a pet shop, and I fired up the stove. Like I started with an aardvark. His skin was pretty thick. Then I went for something light. I had a bilby on a stick. Then a cattle dog and dingo, a sort of mixed rural canine style, followed by an elephant, which took a little while. The deep fried flying fox came just before the goose. And when I finished off the hippo, well, my guts were getting loose. So I had a little break, just to clear the air. One iguana wasn't much, so I rustled up a pear. I fixed myself a jumbuck sandwich, a koala smoothie for a drink, the Dalai Lama on a spit. And
Murray.
That stuff up caused a stink. I had a marinated moose and thought a numboat's worth a try, and with an octopus and platypus, I made a puss-puss pie. Which wasn't too bad. I had a quokka, then a rhino. I tried one without a horn. A three-toed sloth, a tiger, and a newborn unicorn. Well, by this time I was stuffed. This diet's got me pegged, you know. I felt like Cool Hand Luke on his 47th egg. Great movie.
Murray, this is gold.
But I scoffed a vulture, beak and all, wasn't bad as what I'd heard. It just had a baby wallaby, so I killed 2 stones with 1 bird. I couldn't think of one for X, so I had an extra quokka. And a loud chuck from the yowie, a bloody shocker, but I pulled myself together. I come too far to fail, took a deep breath, ate the zebra, and I cleaned my face up with his towel. You little ripper, yeah, I'd done it. I knew I'd beaten. I did a quick run through the alphabet to check out what I'd eaten. I'd done the flaming lot. I'm now cured of eating meat, so to celebrate my win, I just lay down and went to sleep. But I woke up in a lather. Oh, just a dream, what great relief. Well, when I whistled good old Rex, he backed off and bared his teeth.
Incredible.
The budgie flew the coop. The cat left me a note. It read, meow, meow, meow. And that was all she wrote. I went racing down the street. I was running late for work. I had to pass the pet shop and the place just went berserk. I ran into the office, grabbed a pie for morning tea, took one smell and nearly spewed. That wasn't much like me. Then I recalled my bloody dream, you know. The thought of meat just made me crook. So I bolted down the street and bought a fruit and veggie book. Now that's all I bloody eat, a real herbal vegan, brother. From avocado to zucchini, I've got the whole lot covered. So it's vegetables for main course, fruit salads for dessert. But you know what? I still crave koala smoothies. And the old one doesn't hurt. And my life gone really weird. The cops won't leave me be. Some llama bloke went missing and the boys are blaming me. And I'm still sneaking cuts of meat. I don't think it's all that legal. I'm talking platypus and numbats and, oh yeah, I woofed the neighbour's beagle. Then the doc came around for dinner, you know, vegetarian of course. I said, mate, are you hungry? He said, mate, I can eat a flaming horse. Well, I tossed the stinking pasta, scolded the viewer and laughed. I said, now you're talking, Doc. You want a Shetland or a draft? That's it.
Do you make that up tonight, or what? Is
Oh,
that one
no,
off the
no.
cuff, or is that an old
No,
one?
that's an old one.
That's one that I haven't heard, Murray.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
a great. That's a great cooking poem.
Yeah,
Oh,
right,
yeah,
yeah.
oh, I've never heard you say that one, but that's what I love about you, Murray. When you
Yeah.
come off the cuff,
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
and you just blow one into that.
Yeah, cool.
That's magnificent.
That
Thank you,
brings
sir.
the appetite right along. How are we going with the pizza oven there?
She's a reveal.
Here's the machine.
She's perfect on top, but let's hope we haven't overdone it on the bottom.
Woohoo!
I'll seafood file. Now,
Yeah, we can do it on the board.
and we haven't got the that is. Can I do the base first? So I always worry about the base, and that's magnificent. She's on the minute.
Just cut that into 4, mate.
I think so. Straight through.
Righto, we'll get that thing out of the road there. And we're gonna
Oh, a bit of crunch on the base, is that?
go. Oh yeah.
Crunch with no burn. That's what we want.
Holy shit. That's got country written all over it. you know what I mean? It's like pizza.
think
It's
so.
Italian, but it's got rural Australia just shoved in.
A lot of people don't think this is worth its money, but I'll tell you what. There you go. There she is. I'll tell you what, she's a little beauty.
Bring it. Tuck
Yeah.
that back there.
What I'd do with this, too, is I'd have a suggestion of Worcestershire sauce over the top of that. Well,
What?
this is my favourite one out of the three.
What's it called?
The chili ring burner.
Oh,
Do you know, just a little stat. A little stat.
I just clenched a bit just when you said it.
Every human arsehole has
Oh.
54 coit
No,
rungs.
no, he said.
It has 54 coit rungs. Now this one is capable of loosening up 3.
Okay.
It's a beauty. It's
Oh,
a beauty.
It's curled
right?
up. Yeah, actually, look at it.
Yeah.
Oh dear. I know what's in this. We've got chili ringer, we've got jalapeno, we've got chili.
The only reason the base is curled up a little bit more than usual.
Because it's frightened. It's scared. The base has got frightened about what's on top.
I will say the pastry here is scared.
This is the last one. This is just the cheapest pizza you can ever make. It's a tuna vinaigrette out of a bloody $1.50 can or whatever it is. And we've got some cheese on it when it's squeeze a bit of lemon over it.
And a suggestion of paprika. All up $2.90.
Yeah.
That pizza. Now you won't get that.
Plus gas.
$2.95.